Microphone's up. Hello, hello. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Yay,
Good morning.
Friday. We made it. And we got Mary out of bed, so.
Yeah. It's a very important reason to get down.
It's a win overall. Hi, everyone, and thanks for joining us today. We got a special Friday edition of Stephanie in the Morning. We're joined by Trish Cundiff and also Mary Betts. Thank you both for joining us in the name of the Girly Girl Parts. I think it's best to just start at the beginning. How did this thing start? And thank you for joining me, by the way.
Thank you for having us. We are thrilled. We're always thrilled to raise money and awareness for Dana-Farber Cancer Institute. Our event, GirlyGirl P.A.R.T.S, is an event that is all about raising money and awareness for ovarian cancer research. All of our money goes to Dana-Farber Cancer Institute, to Dr. Ursula Matalonis, and she is researching a pre-screening tool for ovarian cancer. And she also researches other treatments that are keeping women alive longer.
Yeah.
So we love that. She is a rock star to us. This event was founded by Jill DiTomaso and Laura Smith. They are best friends. And unfortunately, Jill was diagnosed in 2008 with ovarian cancer. And in 2009, they decided over a cup of coffee that they weren't going to go to another ovarian cancer fundraiser. They were going to make their own 5K.
You're like, no big deal. I'm just
No
going to
big
pop
deal.
that right on up.
Now, mind you, neither of them were runners. They're just liked to party and raise money.
I love this.
So they started their own event in Sandwich and got 600, 800 people right off the bat and raised a ton of money and thought, wow, we're onto something. Unfortunately, Jill passed away in 2009 from ovarian cancer. I'm sorry, in 2015 from ovarian cancer.
Which is a long, hard battle.
Yes, it was a long battle, but God, you'd never know it, right, Mary?
Yeah, she was a force.
She was a force.
Bubbly, bright, joyful, like every minute of every day.
Yes, and loaded with jewels and fantastic.
All right, so she had a lot of flair. I appreciate that.
Did, yes.
And I'm wearing my Girly Girl Parts flair right now. And as a survivor, I really appreciate that you ladies have continued this mission and doing amazing things. Ursula is an amazing human being.
Yes,
And
really
I'm
is.
lucky enough to know her and be in her circle of people. And I it's weird to me that we've never connected. But when Mary reached out, I was like, absolutely.
I'm
yes.
so thrilled. It's a great connection.
Good morning, JC, Patricia, Eva. Thank you so much for joining us. Mary, get closer to your microphone so I can hear you're beautiful. If you got up this morning, we're going to hear you.
I know. Yesterday, my motto was, if I've risen, I might as well shine. So.
That's it. I appreciate that. I'm going to steal that.
It's my daily motto.
That's perfect. So you have been at this since 2008.
The race began in 2009.
Okay.
That was the start of it. And they had a couple of years. And then Jill was she had to have 2 shoulder replacements. And she was really dragging with all the treatment she was going through. And they took a sabbatical for a year.
Mhm.
And they lost their race director. And that's when they came up with me as the next sucker in line. And they plied me with wine and cheese. And I said, oh, yeah, 100%. I'll give it a go. And this is my 10th year. And this is our 13th year. And we have donated directly to Dr. Matalonis over $1 million.
That's incredible.
Over the lifetime of our race.
It
Thanks
really is.
to all the support of all these incredible people.
And we do have such a great community here on the Cape that does help out. And yes, it is cute. It is fun. It is teal. It says Girly Girls on it. And we want to be a part of it. But as survivors, I feel like we all need to be spreading awareness. And it's one of those things that we just kind of say, I'm okay. I'll be fine.
Yes.
Moms, women, we are so guilty of this. Trish and I were just talking off of the air, and we were talking about treatment and some of the things that I went through. And I'm not really vocal about it because I find it really uncomfortable talking about myself. I like talking to other people about
I
their
know.
space. But that whole thing is like, I don't have time to be sick. I've got a family. I've got to go places. I got a full-time job. People don't need to hear about my illness. People don't need to be brought down by me and my misery. I'm one of those,
Yes.
if I'm rising, I'm shining
Yes.
kind of people.
Absolutely.
And I think Jill was also that kind of person.
100%.
And I feel like most survivors are those kind of people, because you're fighting with your own body. I mean, these are your own cells. So when people say I'm fought it and I'm battled, and you're fighting with yourself, and that really just sucks. And it's a whole mental space that people go through.
Yep.
And Dana-Farber really covers the entire patient from soup to nuts, with not just your treatment, but your mental health, your team, your group of just wonderful personnel that care for every part of you.
Yes.
Yes.
It's an incredible
I-
place.
Whether it's rides or feeding your family or however,
Yeah.
they get you the people. If they don't have it, they'll get it for you.
Yes, I do want to also add that with ovarian cancer, the other big challenge is that in the medical field, in the medical world, there is no pre-screening tool. So
Right.
P.A.R.T.S stands
Mhm.
for pre-screening awareness required to silence ovarian cancer. But I'm a nurse in the community, and it's not something when you walk into your doctor's office as a woman that they screen you for. How many of you have actually been asked, if with the exception of when you get a mammogram, you get asked if you have a history of cancer, colon, ovarian, prostate, whatever. But in the medical community, it's just not one of those cancers that is, widely talked about or widely screened for, unless symptoms are screaming out. And most of the time, it's too late.
Yes, and that's absolutely, our mission is 2 parts. It's to raise money for Dana-Farber Cancer Institute, but also to raise awareness and to know the signs of ovarian cancer, which the problem is they're very vague.
Right.
Bloating, pelvic or abdominal pain, difficulty eating or feeling full quickly, urinary, having an urgent or frequent need to urinate. Those are so vague, and all you women listening are going, that's me right now, yesterday.
Right.
But our thing is, you need to be empowered to know your body. And if you know the hair on your neck is standing up or deep down and it goes on for 2 weeks or more, you have to speak up. And don't let somebody tell you, oh, that's cute, it's just your monthly thing, oh, don't worry about it. Don't let anyone silence you. Speak up, empower,
Yeah.
and spread the word, and
Or as Laura says, scream.
scream.
Yeah, for
Scream.
sure. Good morning, RTB, and thanks for joining us, Sean. I think that was the biggest thing, because I was laughed at when I first said, and they were looking for something completely different. And then when I
Yes.
got that new, like, you just know.
Yes.
You know your body, and you need to follow
Yes.
up on it. And what's the worst they can say to you? No, you're fine. Okay, I'll take that.
Yes.
I don't just go to the doctor. I think another vulnerable population that we have here on the Cape are our LGBTQI, because they're not using their reproductive parts like a person that has children. So you forget that they're there, and you don't screen for those things because
Yeah.
they're not directly important to you in that reproductive fashion. And that's when you get into trouble, when you're not following up on those doctor's appointments and checking to make sure everything inside of you works properly and is functioning properly. I think those things get put aside.
Yeah.
And it's a particularly vulnerable population that we have here on the Cape. And I really just go and get checked, stay on top of your regular appointments, and ask about the dumbest things possible while you're there. Make a list of them
Yes.
in your
Absolutely.
phone.
And also to know that Pap smear is screening for cervical cancer. There is no pre-screening tool for ovarian cancer. That's why P.A.R.T.S is the acronym for that, pre-screening awareness required to silence ovarian cancer, and what Dr. Matalonis's research is all about, finding that pre-screening tool, because most women, when they're diagnosed, it's at too late of a stage, and most of them, I think the stat is 8 out of 10 are diagnosed at a late stage, and most die within 5 years of their diagnosis because it's so late. So if we can get a pre-screening tool, we can raise awareness and have women speaking up and getting diagnosed earlier. We can have our moms and our grandmoms and our sisters and our nieces and all of those wonderful people live longer and stay with us.
Yeah, John, you should know what you're getting when you come to my show. We had a running stand-up show the other day, and now here we are talking about girl parts. This is how it rolls every single day.
Hey,
It's a new show.
manly men love girly girl parts too, my friend. And we want you at our event. John, you better come up and shake my hand on Craigville Beach on September 16th.
Yes.
I love that. So let's talk a little bit about the event.
I call our event is Saturday, September 16th at Craigville Beach, 9 a.m. start. We do not have on-site registration because it's such a huge crowd. So the first 500 get free t-shirts. So register online, girlygirlparts.org, and join us. It is I call it a 5K with a wedding attached because Jill had so much flair. We have tablecloths, we have flowers, we have a flipping dance floor.
I love it.
We have DJ Dave in the house. Yo.
I love DJ Dave.
I
love me some DJ Dave.
And he gets the party started. We try to make it yes, it is a powerful day. It's no joke fighting ovarian cancer, but we try to make it a place of inspiration and support.
Mm-hmm.
And Dr. Madalonis, our personal rock star, does come to our event and speak to everyone.
Well, you do have hundreds of people that come to this event. And if you've not already signed up, it's not too late to get involved. No. Where do people go is the fastest route to getting them in? Because I think there are still a few free t-shirts left, right?
Yes. The first 500 get free t-shirts, and we're almost up to 500. So
still time.
There's still time. So please join us, girlygirlparts.org. And we do have a packet pickup on Friday evening, the 15th at Craigville Beach also. And we have from 4 to 6 p.m. and we have free yoga on the beach and a little kids race. And we have girly girl gear that we sell.
Oh, I know. Trish was modeling some of the new yearly models, and I'm a big fan of the tie-dye this year. Very cute.
Very sellout, I think.
And Mary gets us a teal beach bike every year.
Awesome.
We girly girl it up. Raffle. And there's a bike raffle.
Yeah. So what's up for the raffle? What do we got this year? Some good stuff.
So the only raffle item we do is, it's just because it's so much fun and everyone really looks forward to it, is the bicycle raffle. But then we have an auction.
Yes.
A silent auction.
We have the silent auction. We have a stand-up paddle board.
Nice.
Of course, it's teal and fabulous. We are from Dana-Farber Cancer Institute going to get 4 American Airlines tickets.
Very nice.
And we do have rounds of golf and a couple of other things that are fantastic items, and all the money goes to Dana-Farber Cancer Institute. So
you got to do what you got to do to get the most amount of money for that research, because that's really where it's at. Michelle and Leslie, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We've got Trish Condiff and we've got Mary Betts here talking from the Girly Girl Parts 5K. Run loosely, walk absolutely.
Yes.
However it is that you get it done, it really is about the celebration of not only Jill's life, but the fact that we're spreading awareness and getting people involved with the cause.
And everyone's life that's still there with us.
Yes.
We have teams that have been with us all 13 years. Some still have the person they put their team around and some don't, but they still come. We have people that come from Ohio, from Connecticut, from all over the country. And I'm going to cry a little bit. Some of them have told me that for them, it's like their second Christmas. It's their time to come all together and celebrate the person they love and the fact that they're still there. Because let's face it, we women, sorry, but we are the gatherers, the nurturers, the lovers, we are the ones that put the parties together.
And we suck at self-care sometimes.
I know, we need it.
We also have a little dedication to survivors.
Yes.
Very nice.
And we encourage you, if you come, to dress up, wear, be flamboyant.
Team Flair.
Yes.
We have awards for
Yeah,
the most
yeah.
spirit.
I love it.
And of course, don't get overexcited. They're silly awards because the people that dress up are silly. So we have like, you win like a teal cowboy hat or something.
I love that though.
Yes.
I'm a big fan of hats. I don't, if
Yes.
you know me, you know I like my little hats. So
Yes. And if you can't be there, please donate. If you can't donate, I know not everybody has the funds today. Money is tight. Then please give us your time. Volunteer. We have a volunteer coordinator, Mary Alice Moynihan, and her email is mamoyna@comcast.net. And if you can volunteer Friday evening from 4 to 6 for our registration, or Saturday morning in the parking lot on the race route registration, we really need morning of registration people from 6 to 8.
So still feel
30
free to
a.m.
roll up and all of a sudden you find yourself with that Saturday and you're like, wait a minute, I do have time.
Yeah, I
We
could
understand that as parents.
and I
Yeah.
could use a volunteer as well at the bike raffle
Yes.
and probably the silent
Volunteers.
auctions. There's all
Yeah.
kinds of opportunities.
Well, we're just back to school. So I know a lot of seniors have senior projects and ways to get involved. And if you've got kids that need some really community service hours or volunteer
Yes,
That's
hours,
perfect.
you know, your older teens are a great place to bring them and drop them off,
Yep.
let them work. Maybe you do it with them. And now you started a tradition. Either
Yes.
way, for you to be able to get in there and get involved.
We have forms all
yeah.
made up, ready to sign off and give
Perfect.
them their volunteer hours.
Well, yeah, absolutely. I know you need volunteer hours,
Yes,
seniors. So
absolutely.
let's start off the beginning of the year with getting these done and doing them for a wonderful cause. If you don't know the symptoms, please go, and I'm sure you've got symptoms cards, and I'm sure
Yes,
you've got
and they're on our website,
yeah.
girlygirlparts.org.
And just check in your best girlfriend group. If you do nothing else, then did you schedule all your appointments? I feel like September is the start of the school year, so it's always a good time to start making all of your appointments.
Yeah.
You make
it's
your
always-
eye appointment, your
it's okay,
teeth
yeah.
appointment. You can make your girl parts appointment. Make
Yeah.
this the part of it.
Yeah, also it's Ovarian Cancer Awareness
Mhm.
Month as
Yes.
well.
Yes.
So wear your teal. Volunteerism, we definitely could use some of that. And more information about the race can be found. Give out your website one more time.
GirlyGirlParts.org.
Trish, anything else you want everybody to know about the race before we go?
Oh, yes, I did. I know that September 16th is Rosh Hashanah, and I am so sorry that it conflicts with that, but we are kind of stuck at Craigville Beach with the second Saturday after Labor Day every year. So we have to take that Saturday. And I think it's instead of looking, you can always spin everything positively instead of negatively. And I like to make sure we use this opportunity to let you all know there is a strong relationship between the Jewish population and the
Yeah,
BRCA gene.
Ashkenazi Judaism. I think that there
Yes.
is I forget what percentage it is, but very,
Yes.
very high breast and
Very
ovarian cancer
high.
rates and the BRCA genes. If you've not had your genes tested and you've got a
Yeah.
familial history, this is a bigger population
Yes.
for whatever reason.
So if you can go on our website, you can still register virtually and create a team for your synagogue and create that awareness. You can be the change. I mean, we are all volunteers. We individually we are nothing, but when we make our voice and bring it together, it is a powerful thing.
Right. Be
So,
part of that voice
yeah.
that screams, help
Yes,
us, help
yes.
us out.
Yeah.
So
Love to
use
have
it as an opportunity. We're sorry for the conflict, but it's a great opportunity to
Yeah. So
educate.
be part of the virtual or make a donation. And then, next year it won't be a conflict.
Yes.
So there's
Yes.
that. It's
I know it's like
okay.
every 2 or 3 years.
I know. And you're doing really well with the donations right now. But obviously, the more money, the more research can be done, the faster we're going to be on our way
Yeah, we
to be
want-
able to
yeah.
find at least a screening tool for this, because
Absolutely.
it's just really incredible that there isn't one available
Yes,
still.
we'd like to see it be something on the same lines as, the colonoscopy or the
Right.
mammogram,
Yeah.
Pap smear. It needs to be up there with those tests as part of a woman's routine physical exam.
Yeah, I agree. Mary, Trish, thank you so much, very much for your time.
Thank you, Stephanie,
Everyone
for having
else,
us.
we have got a very busy weekend between Seaside Le Mans, the Kindness Festival. We've got our Makers Market that's going on at Knockabout Brewing Company this weekend. That is local crafters, makers. Midnight Hour is going to be there, so make sure you get your scallops and your clam orders in. Gopal Farms is going to be there. They've got pumpkins and all kinds of nice new produce. Looking forward to that. Some really fantastic makers. If you need your crystals, we're coming close to October. And let's be honest, I could use just a little cleansing in my life. I think I've got sage everywhere over here.
We all.
I know, right? Seriously.
Never hurts.
We got Mother's Magic Crystal Cauldron that is going to be there. And Cape Cod Children's Museum is unveiling their brand new Heroes exhibit with their 5K for Grandparents' Day, which is coming up on Sunday.
Yes, that's
So
nice.
I know Lemonadio has got a jam-packed weekend of fun. We're doing the barbecue today at Casey Coombs and Quashnet School's Welcome Back Barbecue. So yeah, we are full. The inn is full, and we hope to see you out at some point this weekend. September is crazy, but just remember it is ovarian cancer awareness. So if you do nothing but leave here and check on your girlfriend and make sure she is gone to the doctor recently and scheduled all of her appointments, then at least you did something this month. We appreciate you. We'll talk to you soon. Make sure you like and subscribe our show, and we'll see you out and about with Lemonadio. Bye.
Bye.